not very good off the cuff. I first would like to thank the York Sports and Recreation Department of the Hall of Fame Committee for this amazing honor and to congratulate all the other inductees because this is a fantastic night. I'd like to thank Di and Deb for being my presenters and all the time and effort they put into making that video. I know it wasn't their favorite thing to do, but I really appreciate the time they put in. I'd like to also thank my family and my friends and my teammates who are here tonight. You may have heard some of them earlier. I didn't actually invite them, they just sort of... I'm actually blown away by the number of people that came out tonight. I'm so very honored that you all took the time to be here tonight. Even if it really was just kind of an excuse to get away from your husbands and kids.
Good job, Foxy.
York is, everybody knows this, York's a really big place. And it's getting bigger all the time. And the key for me to making it a smaller place and to make it a place where you fit in was you had to find your spot at York. And for me, that spot was sports. Training camp for soccer started before classes did. So my first year at York, before I even started class, I already had something better than friends. I had teammates. I had teammates who told me what courses to take and what props to avoid. And teammates would tell me what clubs to go to and what restaurants to never eat at. And I had teammates to tell me that I'd never be able to make it from a Pekin at Strong to a seminar in Blockland in 10 minutes. And then to carry my bag there while I tried to make it on crutches in the winter. There's something really unique about being on a varsity team together. We spend a whole lot of time together, and you have to figure out how to achieve a common goal together. You learn about people's characters from being on a team with them. You learn who is solid, who you can trust, and who will always have your back no matter what. All of my best friends are friends that I made through sport. And a lot of them are here tonight, because I'm a very lucky person. Even if we don't see each other for years, which we don't see each other for years, we're always going to have this bond that will tie us together, and that was forged through sport. One of the best parts of this honor tonight, which is extremely humbling and moving, is that it gave me an excuse and an opportunity to reminisce with my teammates, to sit down and tell all these old stories of things that happened decades ago, and to laugh at our younger selves. The things that you do with teammates at university, they sort of become indistinguishable from the rest of your university life. Almost all of my work memories involve my teammates. Even the things I remember about courses and props and things that happened, those involve teammates. It's the biggest part of my life. I'd like to also thank my parents who are here today. Anyone who played anything with me ever knows my parents. Bella Will, also known as the Colonel and Foxy Mama, were and are the most incredibly supportive parents. They rarely, if ever, miss a game that I played in any sport. And they never, at least to me, questioned my sanity when I was running and sometimes flying from club soccer to York soccer to York hockey to club hockey. They never, at least to me, complained about the rotating cast of teammates and friends who appeared in their basement pre- and post-club nights.
So true, eh?
And the biggest thing that they did was they always encouraged me to do whatever it was that was going to make me happy. So thank you, Mom and Dad. Love you. I'll never live it down, but don't thank my brother Ken. My little brother tells me all the time that he made me the athlete that I am, because we played sports all the time in front of all the houses that we lived. So thanks, Ken. I'd also like to thank all the coaches that I played for at York. Chris Heron and Tim Mastersky at hockey, and David Bell and Shane Aldenstad at soccer. My parents actually just found this out last week when I was stressing out about making this speech. The only reason that I went to law school was because David Bell suggested it. I was finishing up my kid degree at York, just trying to figure out what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. And I knew I didn't want to be done with school, so David and I were talking about all the options and things that I could have done. And we ran through all the things that could come after a kid degree, and none of them really stuck with me. And David finally said, well, why not law school? And I thought, why not law school? So I ended up going to law school, and here I am. I had no idea what he saw in me that made him think law school was for me. but it made me think outside of my little kin world, and it made me dream bigger. And he was right, I absolutely love gospel. David couldn't be here tonight because his jazz quartet has a gig, obviously. But I wanted to thank him both for my career and because he was one of the first coaches I ever had who truly believed in me, and that helped me believe in myself, which is huge. I thought about trying to list some of my favorite memories from New York or talk about some of my favorite stories for this speech. When I started to make the list, I realized two things. First of all, it was way too long. Second of all of my favorite memories involve teammates and honorary teammates, Christine. The amount of time that we spent together playing and practicing and training and laughing and socializing, those are all my favorite things in New York. That and eating UT hockey. So thank you again for this honor, and thanks to everyone for making it out tonight and for this great night. I'm truly grateful. Thank you very much.